I recently found out that Twitch uses for their chat a system called IRC. I also learned that because of this, the biggest and most popular chat client out there, Chatterino, actually uses IRC, and they have a new mode out where you can use Chatterino as a Twitch client. So quite literally, Chatterino is like a modern IRC client that's used by tons and tons of people, and I think it could potentially be a way to get some folks' foot in the door to IRC who typically like aren't used to using IRC, or maybe like Twitch viewers looking for similar chat experience if they're not necessarily watching someone live. So I figured that I would share with you kind of how this all works and how you can activate this. So what you're going to need to do first is go into the settings by clicking that little gear there, and then open this up. I already have my account my Twitch account attached to Chatterino, so that's already there. But what you'll want to do is you can either go into general and you can hunt for the feature, which is in the advanced section. So you would scroll down to advanced. Let's see, where is it? Advanced. And right here, enable experimental IRC support. That's unchecked by default. You can also just search IRC in the settings and you'll find it way easier. That's how I did it. So once you check that, then what you'll be able to do is, and I'll just demonstrate what it's like to kind of like start anew, because I have all these different things here, and I'll kind of show you how I got the different tabs. We'll close that out. So what you'll do is when you start with a fresh new Chatterino tab, for anyone who's not familiar with using Chatterino, you'll get this window here, and there'll be a thing that says click to add a split. I don't know why they call it a split. It's just like a tab within this window. So you'll have the option to use Twitch. You'll get this by default. You can put in the name of any Twitch channel. I don't know, Caroline Kwan, because she's live right now. She's one of the streamers that I watch. And then you can see all of Caroline's chat is in here. This is a Twitch chat, but you can also add a chat from any IRC server that you've logged into. So I'm in 3 different IRC servers: Libera Chats, Chat Realms from nightattack./diamondclub.tv, and twit.tv, which is kind of like a nerdy, tech internet network or something. And so whenever you want to add your own account from like a different server, or you want to connect to an IRC server, what you'll want to do is click the add button there for the server, put in the URL for the server, and then put in your username, nick, and real. Standard practice is you just use the same for all 3 of these. So my username is my nickname, and that's my real name on there. And then login method, you can use either anonymous or you can use server password. I use server password because all my accounts are password protected. Then you could put in your password, and once you do, then you'll be able to select the server in here, because at first it's just going to be empty. So you want to select a server, and once you select a server, then you'll want to go in here and type in the name of the server that you want to join. So I'll just do Linux here. Well, actually, no, that's not right. Let's do Libera Chat. Libera Chat, I'm gonna do the Linux server, and I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. Now make sure that when you enter your channel, you don't include the hashtag. Important thing. And this server isn't particularly busy at the moment, so you're probably not going to see that many messages popping up. However, in the window that I've had open already, you can see I have a bunch of messages out here. We've got let's see here. Yeah, I'm in the Python server here. I'm in, the Night Attack server over here. I'm in the twit.tv twit live thing here. So you can have all these different tabs with all these different IRC servers and different channels in each of them. You can add a new tab in each of these individual tabs and have what are called splits, which are basically kind of like a split screen system. And you can put in whatever chat you want. So I can put in like I don't know, let's use like Twitch, for example, as another example. I think Will Neff is live right now. You can put in Will Neff. And see Will Neff's chat right here as a split. So I can have an IRC chat here, and I can have a Discord chat here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a nice way that, like, if you participate in Twitch chats as well as participate in IRC, it's a nice way to unify everything. Also, in my opinion, it's like the coolest and nicest interface for using IRC. So now I just like have it on like all the time. I used to like not really use IRC, but now I have it up. It's a very nice user-friendly client. I think it's literally the IRC client of 2023. That's just my take. I mean, I think it works pretty well, and especially so long as the only thing I can think of is I would not recommend it if what you're trying to do is like manage your account on the IRC server. So if you're trying to like set up a password, create a new account, join a new server for the first time, I would not do that. I would say go over to the IRC server, set up your account, make your password if you want to have an account, and then once your account is set up, then go ahead and join the channels that you want in Chatterino. That's the only advice I would give. But in the meantime, hey, this is a really cool client. I think if you are a fan of IRC, you should definitely check out the Chatterino client, especially if you're a fan of Twitch and IRC, like I am. I'm a fan of both, and it's some really interesting intersectionality that you probably weren't expecting. So, very nerdy segment on the stream. I just found it incredibly interesting, so I wanted to cover it and react to that here.